Hello, my name is Alexander Ermenkov, and today's week 3, day 2 of Ruling Reality Basics. We are going to explore today the topic of why, if you are complaining about your current circumstances, this is the glue that keeps you stuck to them. In order to understand reality and why reality is sticky and glue-like, we need to find out first that in reality we have a lot of problems, and if we know that reality is sticky, we need to understand how to unstuck a problem from reality, how not to be attached to our problem and to dwell only in our reality, but how to unstuck the problem, how to transform the problem, and how to create something new that is going to help us to understand how to unstuck things from reality. But first, let me tell you a story about a young person who wanted to commit a suicide. He went to a bridge, then he went down in order to fall and saw an old fisherman there. The old fisherman looked up, saw the young guy and told him, "Young guy, just come first before you throw yourself. I want to give you a note." The young man decided, "Well, I want to commit a suicide, but okay, I will make my last honor and I'm going to see what this old man is wanting from me." He went down there and the old man gave him a note and he told him, "First go in your house, relax, read my note, and then if you decide, go back and commit a suicide and do whatever you want with your life." So the young man was a little bit interested about life again and decided that he will go home and see what this old man have to say, because he didn't see any reason of living. Why should he live? He didn't like anything in his reality. So he went back home, opened the note and saw that it was written there, "Things will not always be the same." So what actually the young man realized, that there is another possibility, that maybe things can be changed. So he started mind fixing, shifting reality, doing different things, and realized the wisdom of the young man. And then immediately he started changing his life. He became rich, impactful, influential, and came back to the old person and wanted to thank him. Went down to the old man and told him, "I want to help you now. I want to thank you. I will buy you a new boat. I will buy you a new house. Just tell me, what exactly do you want me to do for you?" Then the old man smiled, looked at the enthusiastic young man and told him, "Young man, you haven't understood anything about reality. Go back home and read again the note." What was written on the note? Things will not always be the same. So, what is this telling us about reality? We need to understand that even if we like something very much, like the young man liking his new life, things will not always be like they are. Even if you are on the opposite position and you really don't like what appears before you, you don't like your reality, you want something else, or you want to escape out of reality by doing different things, then you need to understand that things will not always be like this. Why this hope was created? Because the old person knew what is the powerful tool that can unglue you from your reality. What is the thing that can make you to stop complaining about your reality, to stop blaming others about your reality, and to unstuck and unglue yourself from your reality. It is very important to understand which is the tool that is helping you to unglue yourself. This tool is called the power of change. So, in our life, we always have asked ourselves, why am I frustrated that things are not as what I wanted? Or I will go in apathy and I will be bored because I don't like and I don't see much reasons why should I put more efforts about life. A lot of people are just dreaming to retire and just to do nothing and just to spend their lives in total retirement, and just what all these achievers are telling us, that they are living in apathy. They don't understand why should they unstuck themselves and unglue themselves from their current reality. But reality is all waiting for you to create a change and to unglue yourself from it, or reality is going to force a change on you, because the purpose of change and the purpose of reality is that you need to understand why you are here on this earth, that you are a limitless being that need to understand that your purpose here on earth is to live the life that you supposed to live here, and you need to generate a flow of giving of your gift, so that the reality moving through change and imprinting on it what you are here for. It is very important to understand that there is one more question that you need to answer during your life. It is not only to understand the meaning of life, to understand the purpose of life, but also to understand the reason why. And the reason why you are here on this earth, it's not you. The reason why you are here, the reason why you don't like things in your reality, the reason why change from within is a necessity in order you to unglue from your reality, and the reason why are the fruits that you are going to give through your life experience for others. Your reason why is the impact that each one of us and you personally are doing on this planet. So, in order to understand the reason why you are experiencing the reality that you are experiencing right now, you can understand it only 5, 10, or 20 years from now, when you look back into your past, and then the reality of today will make sense, because then the fruits of your nowadays reality will be there, and then when you see the impact that you have created for the future, then you understand the reason why. It is a positive probability, it can be also a negative probability, because the way life and reality are creating, it doesn't matter if you can create a positive flow or a negative flow. Your small negative changes today are going to create a devastation in the future, but also your small positive changes today can create a beautiful result in the future. So you need to understand that to answer the reason why it is possible only if you can envision your future self now and understand what a powerful creation you can be and how impactful you can be for the others. So, in order to understand the power of change, which is helping us to unglue ourselves from the reality, we need to understand that through the power of change, we are starting the process of seeding the new reality in the daily now, because long term there are going to appear fruits of change in the future. Usually people are thinking about changing themselves also, but once you embrace the new self, immediately you are embracing a new impact on the reality and on all the people that are around you. So everything in life is more bigger than yourself. You are not on this earth only for yourself. You are here in order to give your small seeds today, which are going to become the fruits of tomorrow. So today, very small thing is required from you. It's required only that you start a process of change. When you don't like things in your reality, you don't go complaining, you don't go blaming, but you look inside of you, see the power there, and start small changes today, because you are embracing the future reality of impact that you can have for others. Also, now it is very important to understand the process of change in within you and what exactly is happening when you decide that you want a new reality, when you decide that you are not content with what is right now. Immediately from and within you there is happening an exchange. If you want your future reality, you need to pay with something. What you are paying with is part of your ego. There will be less self left and more care for others, more care for the future you, more care for the future reality is going to appear right now in your inner being. So with every change that you want to create in the outer reality, there is going to be a sacrifice. You always need to answer this question: what are you willing to sacrifice in order to see the change in reality tomorrow? And the only thing you have actually, which is 100% in your ownership, is the ego, the self. So you need to give a little bit of it and start living more and more ethnocentric life for others. Then this flow have been created. So then you embrace the power of change, but now you know that the inner change is creating a new reality that is going to help others. So within reality, what we are doing, we are receiving the feedback from reality, then we understand, okay, some of the things I like, some of the tendencies in my reality are okay, but there are so much more things that I don't like. You receive this feedback from reality because it gives you the objective feedback about you and what you need to change if you want to see a different reality. You need to spot inside of you what are the things that you need to change. Do you want to change this part of you? Do you want to change this part of you? You need to embrace all your shadows and to start not avoiding reality, not avoiding the truth, but seeing with the eyes and the power of change, and to see the possibility of what you can become. And the big and powerful thing is that only small change is required from you today in order to start the seed process, because future big outputful results are created only from small change that is created now. It is up to you to decide what type of life you want to live, but if you want to become a ruler of your own reality, you need to embrace the engine and the power of change. The change power is creating beautiful things within you. First, you have the mind change. You have created your decision that you want to see something different in the outer reality. In your mind, you can make the immediate change right now. You can envision your future, but then you need also to create a hard change. It is impossible only to stay in your dreams, in your wishes, to envision the reason why is going to help you to connect your mind and heart. Because once you see your 20 years from now future self and what an impact and what an influence you can be for humanity, for all of us, then your heart will start feeling this change, and then you can create this constant flow of care. You care for the future, you care for your improvement, because now you understand that there is a reason why something is required from you. There is a reason why you want to sacrifice something today for a better future. There is a reason why inside of you, because you see the big picture. You can see the help you can be for the future reality. Then, if you align your mind and heart, you need to come to the gut change, because with the mind and heart change, you are fixing the probability of the thing you want exactly in the future. You have put your attention and laser focus on the change that you want to create. Then with the heart alignment, you are creating the energy flow. You have put your care about the future to happen, and then your guts start moving also, and you understand that you are going to do this change whatever it takes, and you start with small daily steps of change. Only then you are creating a powerful flow that can never be stopped. And what is happening then with reality? Reality is starting to allow this change to appear, because the engine of this change is starting from within, because you have made the exchange and you have decided that there is going to be less ego inside of you. And then you are grateful for the revealing of the change, and then you start living into gratitude, because the only thing you are creating the process of seeding. You are not growing and making the change appear in reality. You are only declaring and putting this change into action, and by daily doing your small steps into reality, you are making the growing of your small seeds of change to appear in the future as big fruits of impact into your future reality. So, in order to always unglue yourself from the stickiness of reality, you need to daily embrace the change that you need to become in order to experience your future self. I can give you many stories about how I'm implementing this in my life, but just maybe the story of how I'm reducing my kilograms from 137 to 90 kilograms. Immediately I created a mind change, because I aligned then the heart with the reason why I'm doing it. I decided that I'm not going to do it for myself. I decided that I want to give a good example to my children. I decided that I want to be a good, healthy example for all of the society. I decided that through the mind power, through the desire for change, it is possible to impact others. Then my reason why became ethnocentric, and for year and a half, almost 2 years, I am very close to my goal. Have I succeeded? Not yet, because this is a constant flow of change, and I want to be these kilograms long term throughout my life. My envisioning of this process is becoming clearer and clearer, and I can see the daily reality shifting. In the moment I'm stuck somewhere between 90 and 100 kilograms, but now I see clearer my future vision, which is to be between 87 and 90 kilograms plus minus 3 kilograms for all of my life. So I'm coming closer and closer to the realization of my goal. I'm comfortable at where I am, but this flow is still working within me, and it is going to work throughout of all of my future life. So you need to enjoy the process of constant change, because things are not always going to be like this. I know that a lot of us are thinking only in the positive direction, but if you stop improving today, if you stop the processes that you have started, just be sure the things will start going backwards. Change is never a constant. You cannot fix a point of time. You need to always be moving towards a goal. So, better enjoy the process of embracing change in order to live in the fulfillment of the flows that you are destined to have in your life, in order to enjoy the impact and the gift that you are creating for others, and to embrace and to enjoy the reality that you are going and are willing to experience. Thank you for watching this series, and continue moving forward into ruling your own reality. Bye bye for now.